Blissful eternity, kings and queens. Thank you very much for allowing me into your experience. And what is needed is the connectedness, nothing else. As usual, today is Sunday, as we have labeled the moment, and most of the times a cosmic laugh follows thoughts that goes through. In actual fact, it's just about me talking to myself, and it is good to have fellowship with the soul. It is real good to have fellowship with the soul. I'm doing this video for you to be part of this fellowship, the fellowship with the soul. My videos are like this. I've never planned anything. There's nothing written down, nothing. But the soul is saying, and the soul is hearing, and the soul is seeing. No sense involved. So that's the way life has become. Seeing good in everything. For whatever is not good, we have created. There's no labeling. There's no conditions. And there are no conditions, and there are no rules and regulations. It is just like that. Whatever we follow now is what we have created as a concept. You are a complete human being, body, blood, and bone. That's your soul has selected to dwell in, to have this human experience. The soul is everything, and everything is the soul. You are the son of the universe, daughters of the universe. You are the being that the universe is. You are the spark of the universe. And one of the spark is the sun, is the moon, is the forest kingdom, is the ocean and other water bodies. One of the spark is the clouds up there. One of the spark is the earth you are standing on. You are just as the sun is. You are just as the water is. I'm talking about the ocean. There's heat in your body, right? And your body is made up of over 70% of water, right? You are just as the earth. You understand? And you are just as the earth. Do you know where the air is blowing from and where it's blowing to? This is your life. This is your life. But because of what man has created, and it has overwhelmed you, and now you become the victim of the system, it is hard to talk, but easy to say. It is hard to listen, but easy to hear. It is very hard to look at, but easy to see. And this is of the soul. My name is Asafoatse Nii Yeboah, the son of the universe, not connected to anything that you know involves the idea of a human being, the influence of a human being. For life has been this. Intuitiveness is life. It is the whispering words of the soul. And when you train yourself to be able to hear, and to do what is the most important, to follow what he says, the word that has been created will tell you you are mad, you are crazy. But in your madness and craziness, you are swimming in an ocean of peace, of love, of blissfulness. And in their artificial intelligence way of life, everything that there is that is of the divine has become an absence in their life. But ignorance has become their walking stick, so they have no idea of what is happening to them, being a victim of the system. Allowing these thoughts to run through my experience as I think, it causes compassion to overwhelm me. Yes, it really causes compassion to overwhelm me. But the experience of compassion itself is delicious. So it's about enjoying the difference and seeing good in everything, not allowing your humanness to dictate, pointing to what you are, that they are. Enjoy the difference. Don't get vexed. Don't be annoyed. Just see it, hear it, and if there's something that you have to say, don't speak it, but say it. Because it all flows from intuitiveness. You are knowledge itself. So you are not here to learn anything, to practice it. You learn it for you to be able to experience what they have created, but not to rule you. And the way of naturalness is the way that will bring you to that awareness that you will overcome the concepts. You will overcome it. You know and you understand because you are operating from the very highest of all thoughts. So you see it and you understand. You see it and you overstand. And you see it and realize that they lack that aspect of life. That it's good as a meaning you have given to that experience too. So this is life. I bless this day in my life. I bless this day in my life. Seriously bless this day in my life. That I am aware when I'm seeing the sun. I am aware when through my thoughts direct the entire energy of the sun onto my body. I'm aware of the experience in my experience. I'm aware when I see the moon. I'm aware when I see you. I'm aware when I go to the beach to look at the ocean and practice what is seen. You need to see the ocean and feel its energy. And let that energy bring good into your experience. I'm aware when I'm walking in nature. I look around and nothing is seen. Yet I see everything as one that I am. And this is life. Disconnected or detached yourself from nature is death. Not knowing what nature is in your practices is death. But they have given this label to a glorious moment in our life. Death has become the name for the exit through the portal of life into eternity. That is not death. That is a very glorious moment in the life of a man. Living, ignoring, letting go of the flesh that it has letting go of the clothes that it's been wearing, letting go of the vehicle that it's been driving, letting go of the house that it's been dwelling in, letting go of the temple that it dwells to have fellowship with the soul, letting go that experience to become a drop of water being dropped in the ocean. It's the most glorious moment in the life of a man. And if you know how glorious that moment is, you will create an appetite, deep, serious appetite for it. Homegoing, I'm talking about. So, what's all this life about? All this life is about what you are giving meaning to about this life. And it's not different from your experience. No, the meaning you have given to this life is not different from your experience. Because the meaning you have given to it is creating feelings and emotions, and these are the fuel for creativity. So, this reality that we are experiencing now, as you are hearing me and I'm speaking, saying all this to you, it's not different from the source of the words you are hearing. Yes, I am crazy and I am insane, whatever you may speak. That's the meaning you have given to the experience. But it's not about that. It's the same thing that you have done, and you have taken the name of the absence of nature in your life, which is death. You are giving that name to a glorious thing. And you are painted two destinations in the minds of men, hell and heaven. But because their naturalness is always ahead of them, they're acting the natural way, and you call that a sin. And those people who commit or who practice such naturalness will not go to your heaven, but they'll go to hell. And this has created fear in the heart of men. Man is not afraid to die. Man is afraid when he thinks about heaven and hell, knowing that his actions can never take him to heaven. And this is bondage, real bondage. You have to set. Nobody will set you free. You have to set yourself free. Yeah, you have to set yourself free. Liberation is who you are. Freedom is who you are. But what was given to your great grandparents has run down through the generations into you, and now you become what they have created. You are not what you are. You are who you are, the superior, having influence and must have influence and motivate what you are. That's a life of balancedness. So we're still having fellowship with the soul. And thank you very much as we share this experience together. It is really not these intentions doesn't really dwell in my mind for a long time. It comes and we rock and roll because it's a time that the soul wants to have fellowship with itself. I am you are me. As you hear me, we are having fellowship. And when the soul is having fellowship, or you are having fellowship with the soul, whatever the soul says is the truth. Yes, the soul is the truth that has been commercialized and placed on the tables at the markets for money. And money is what they have created, the greatest king in the world of human concept. Money, the greatest king in the world of human concept is money. And love is the ruler of this world. The world that we are of, and dwelling in the world that we are not from. Love is the ruler and the king sitting on the throne As you walk on the path of consciousness awareness, this becomes your experience. You grow into it. It's not an instant thing. A spark and a drop of knowledge shall bring you into this experience. As intuitiveness leads and you obey and follow, life is sweeter. Life is so delicious. But it's the meaning that we have given today to this experience we call life determines if life is really delicious or sweeter in your experience. It's not about the abundance of what has been created by men, but it's about an experience of who you are. You are not a body having a soul. You are the soul that has a body. Because at the end of this experience, it is the soul that will leave the body behind. The body can never let go. But the life force of the body is the soul. What makes the soul alive? What makes the body alive is the soul. Life is really alive when the soul is still in the body. You understand? So the body can never leave the soul. It's the soul that lives when the frequency of the body drops to a level that it can hold the soul. That you call death. That moment is the most glorious moment, experience. That if you know, that's what we are all heading towards such moments. We are all heading towards it. But you always keep on running away from it because you have been told of a story that human has created. The greatest and the cheapest lie ever created by man. But it really destroyed the direction of nature that man's supposed to follow. But it's part of the balancedness. You see, here, there have to make the moments. Up and down have to make the moments. And black and white have to make the moments. Negative and positive have to make the moments. So it's all about experience. But when your soul becomes the motivator, when your soul becomes the inspirer, when your soul becomes the source from which the words you speak pulls the attention of men, then you will understand that life is delicious. I want to go into meditation and get along. Dive within as well. And as we are within, having fellowship with the soul, whatever the soul wants to say shall be said to your hearing. Life. Just be in the very comfortable position. Yes, that's all. Be in the very comfortable. You're sitting in the very comfortable. I'm sitting down with my leg crossed, my right leg, left leg on my thigh. I can sit down. I can lie down, and so be in your comfort zone and allow the moment to hold your thoughts. Don't allow your thoughts to fly around. Allow the moment to hold your thoughts and remain with that experience. Take in a very deep breath, maybe 3 times, 6 times, or 9 times. And when you are breathing, imagine that the air that you are inhaling is going straight into your brain. Let's imagine that. And as you are breathing out, imagine that every negative thoughts, energy around you and within you is being breathed out. Exhale 3, 6, 9 times. And remain with the experience. what we call complications are experiences that we have created, situations and events that are favorable and unfavorable are our own creation. It was once a seed, a thought. That's the more we think about what is that thought, that seed in the soul, in the mind, and it produces a feeling, it produces an emotion, and that fuels the experience in your reality. So the emotion and the feeling that you are experiencing whilst you are thinking, imagining, and visualizing are going to be the exact experience when the manifestation of what you have been visualizing, imagining, and thinking about appears in your reality. This is who you are. You don't need anything, you don't want anything, and you are not to desire anything. The discovery of who you are will bring you to this experience of wantless, needless, and desireless life. And all that you will do as a being is to give a good meaning to the events, the situations, the circumstances that are creating the favorable and unfavorable experiences of our experience. And this is life. The ways of the naturalness is a complete detachment from this world. It has been said we are in the world, but we are not of the world. Yes, this is complete detachment. You are looking, but you are seeing. Not everything that you look at can be seen. The soul must be aware of what you are seeing. The soul must be aware of what you are hearing. The soul must be aware of what you are saying. As the soul, saying and hearing and seeing, there is this life that the source or the starting point and the finishing point or the destination are just the same spot. And this is the life that we are talking about. If you know where the wind is blowing from and where the wind is going, then you have a point. But if you don't know this, then life is just a spot. It's infinite, but if you call it 1,000 years, 1,000,000 years, 4,000,000 years, 10,000,000 years, the number you are giving to it is still a spot. You are lacking, living a life of scarcity. You know why? Because you have let go your potential. You have let go the gifts that will bless or impact this world. You have no idea of your purpose in this existence. You are walking recklessly, crossing through your path. Every moment you cross through your, instead of walking on your path, you come from a direction, you cross your path, wandering, aimless movements. So the infinite potentiality has become an absence in your experience. It is right there in your experience. You were once an egg, and in that egg is, and forever shall it be, that the infinite potentiality shall remain the egg that you were, that you are, and that you shall forever be. We are here to just observe and experience and die and go. So if the starting point and the finishing point are the same, then life and what we call death are the same. What is present is flesh, blood, and bone, housing the infinite intelligence that created everything, including itself. Love, creative, intelligent spirit of the universe is who you are, what you call God, that you sell on the tables at the markets for money. This is not that God. If you have never experienced your soul, you can't talk about God, and if you do, you are a liar. If you have never experienced the soul, you are talking about God, stand in front of people talking about God, you are a big liar. Yes, because that lie was created to make you a victim of the system. Freedom is who you are. Freedom is who you are. There is no there are no conditions whatsoever. There are no rules and regulations. No. We have created that. But the life of intuitiveness can bring you to that awareness where the rules and regulations you observe, and then instantly, right there, in that moment, you are overwhelmed with compassion. And the experience of compassion itself is delicious. So you enjoy the differences, as I said earlier on, and life goes on. Blissful eternity once again. My name is Asafoatse Nii Yeboah. And then once again, thank you very much for allowing me into your experience where we are having fellowship with the soul that you are, that I am. Blissfulness is the experience. And at that moment, detachment from the world becomes a history. Life becomes serious to your inner standing. And at a point, a moment, This awareness shall be your awareness that you don't need any book to know what morality is, for you are a complete being. You are not intelligent. You are the intelligence itself. You are not knowledgeable. You are the knowledge itself. You are the ocean of knowledge that you are swimming in. There is an intelligence created by man, and there is a knowledge created by man. And the source of all you are. Life. Yesterday, I met myself when I went downtown to get electricity. It was once told to me by one of the guys in my office that the way I am, there is somebody like that I have to meet. So the direction was given to me, I think, barely 2 weeks ago. And I found myself around that area, and I just walked straight to the guy's shop and was standing. You know, the universe can create. It's been created already, and we are acting. Yeah, I got it. The guy was walking out from his shop, and then I just went straight to him, and I told him that, well, this is what has been told to me, that you don't believe in any God, but I believe in a God that I am. He smiled, and he said, he doesn't believe in the God that has been created for money, but he believes in the God that is nature and that is everything. And I said, oh, for barely 2 years in Liberia, I have come across myself. And you will just realize that if two human bodies are really connected at the soul level, the communication is listened to if they are really hearing by a lot of people. We're just communicating and people are just enjoying our communication. I had a wonderful time with him. It was short. Yeah, but I realized that no, I am not alone. Yeah, and I wish to see that moment again. My kings and queens, this is your brother. This is yourself. Whether you like it or not, this is yourself. This is who you are. The soul. Having fellowship with the soul. That you are the soul. Wow. It is time to dive into deep meditation. And then we'll surely come back again. I bless you all. And as it's Sunday, what am I supposed to do? Do you want me to go to church on Sunday? Tell me. Alone. And this is the best practice ever. Having fellowship with my soul. Not alone, but with you too. Being part of the fellowship. I bless you all. I bless you all. And I'm grateful that we are sharing this existence together. Yes, this is my face at this age that I'm looking at, that you are seeing. And this is your reality. through the concept that man has created. And this is what I said, that you have to take advantage over the concepts. Having this video run on the internet was created, right? But where they got the knowledge from to get to this level, it's who you are. The motive behind, is it anything that we have created is to help the humanness, to help humanity, but we have an interest that is money. That spoils the whole thing. If we put people in the classroom to teach them to work in the factories, and you have an interest to make, then you spoil the whole thing. Success starts as an idea, but the idea that has an interest, that is money attached to it, is to enslave yourself. Be good, be cool, and love. Peace is what I leave with you. Blissful eternity, family.